G'day folks, and welcome back to Metalmania 3D TV. I'm KC, and in today's show, it's a little bit of a different show today. This is the memorial build for my dad. He was in World War II, and unfortunately he's not with us anymore. But coming up after this, you'll see the guns that my dad used to be on. You see the finger, that's where my dad used to sit. He used to do all of the left, right, up, down, radius, however you call it. Now this is called a Howitzer Field Gun. And yeah, unfortunately ended up as deaf as a post. You can just imagine why when he's sitting there with that bloke is sitting there again. And yeah, so a big warm welcome to our new subscribers and our old faithful subscribers. Hope you're all doing okay. Righto, here we are at the workbench. Now this is a 1/48 scale US military Jeep, and I will build a little 1/72 scale as well with the trailer. And what we'll do is we'll get this one out of the packet and we'll check it out. See? And this is already a nice green. You don't really need to paint it. It also doesn't require any glue, this model, but you can do that too if you want to make sure it is secure. But I have put one together before without glue, and it's absolutely fine and great. And we did do a review on these videos on the military kits and in one of our previous videos. So this one here is my memorial build for my dad. It's his birthday is today, which is the 2nd of July. And we're going to put this all in plastic primer. I'll just show you everything just quickly. And you get the spare wheel that goes on the back. The body, it has plenty of detail in it for a little tiny kit. The undercarriage here with all your springs, your transfers and all that sort of stuff. It also comes with your differential housings, and there's one of the differential housings there that cover that there. Jerry tank seat, steering wheel, front cowl for the windscreen, front bumper with the aerial windscreen frame, rear seat and another passenger seat. And then you have this one here which has the front panel, exhaust, shovel, spade, axe, gun, the other diff transfer casing and gear shifter there. And then on this one here you have all the little cup links and all the little extra bits that go on, dual range shifter and all of that sort of stuff. It's actually quite really well detailed. Got a windscreen as well and the 2 axles, and the windscreen actually folds up and down, and it's they're pretty easy to follow and understand the instructions. There's not a lot of English on there, but the sheets tell you quite easily how to do what you need to do and to go about it. So the price, these are absolutely bang for your buck bargain. Alrighty, so let's get organised. We're going to go and put the plastic primer on there. Any of the plastic models I do, I put plastic trim primer on mine. You don't have to if you don't want to. I do, so that way there's no failures along the line. Now this is the little 1/72 kit. Basically the same, except for it's got a little trailer, and it's actually got 30 parts. You can see I've got 30p up there, and basically the same build as well, with a few little bits and pieces missing because it's a bit smaller, but it does have everything. All right, so let's get out the bag. Okay, now the wheels, the only thing I've noticed with the little one is the wheels in the center aren't painted green, but you can do that if you want to, or not if you don't want to. Now this is just an absolute little miniature of the 1/48 scale I just showed you, and it's got all the little details as well. And like I said, it's got 30 parts. The 1/48 scale has 38 parts, and we're not going to paint the little one. I'm just going to put it together. It's a little bit of fun. Undercarriage, heaps of detail there for a little 1/72 scale, and like I said, bang for your buck. So there we go. And Johnny V joined me in this build, and also Big Keg in Queensland. They have the 1/48 scale Jeep that I showed you just prior to this one. And there's a little trailer, so we'll organise and get that one there sorted out, and it's a bit of fun to do. These other military vehicles here, you would see those in the other review video I've done on those cheap military kits. I also done this here in one of my lives here, where I just stole a set of wheels out of it and put it on the little Ford that rod pickup. And as you can see, that's the colour there that we're painting them, drab olive, and that's what the military vehicles in Australia used to be painted in back in the day. They probably still are today, but I didn't do any research, so if they've changed the colour they have, but that's what they were painted back in the day, so that's what we're going to recolour the 148. We won't recolour the miniature one like I was saying. Okay, so I apologise for the lighting in here, and as you can see, yes, it's on the fire, and as you'll see, I'll put up in the top left hand corner of the screen there, you will see how cool it is here where we live up at Cradle Mountain. Alright, let's get organised. The plastic primer is already on here, so we'll get it into drab olive. I don't want that emblem on the bonnet because that wasn't, that's a US sort of stencil, it wasn't Australia or the British ones either. So alright. Righto, we've got the drab olive on there. I will have to paint over the emblem again on the body, but the rest of it's all sweet, and as you can see, she's minus, and it's definitely not painting weather where I live, and Johnny V's probably still having problems over his way as well with painting in these temperatures. And Big Keg in Queensland will understand, because there used to be a Tasmanian that moved to Queensland for the warmer weather. So I do really appreciate JV and Big Keg joining me in this build. If I would have had a couple of more extra spare kits, I was going to send one off to PBs in Queensland, but yeah, money and everything for us at the moment is really rough and tight. And not only that, there with my ITP that I have and my blood cancer, and we're having a battle there, and I'm also still trying to shake off COVID. I went to a mate's funeral and ended up getting COVID. Alrighty, let's get organised. We're going to do a bit of panel line. We're going to do the lights on the front and the tail lights, and we're going to do a couple of other little bits and pieces like the ends of the shovels and the axes and the rifle barrel and all those sorts of things, just to make it look a little bit better. Now, it also pays to get yourself a really good quality set of nippers. It'll save you a lot of work, and it won't break any of your parts, because you can actually cut all of your bits off, as you'll see shortly. Extremely easy. We'll go into hyperdrive when we put this little one together, and we'll also do a little bit of panel liner on it, just to bring a few little bits out, looking pretty cool. But we'll keep cracking on. Okay, we'll get into the 148 scale, and we'll just bang him together here quickly. I didn't show you the 172 scale. It took me ages. It was that small. There was parts flying everywhere, and it would have been an R-rated video. But I do really appreciate you guys watching. I'd love you to like, share, subscribe. I will be doing this every year, and I hope to have more people join me next year round and thereafter. It would be really cool. There's a lot of great modelling channels out there. Steve Jones, Scale Modelling, Jeff Donahue, Peter Oxley, they all do absolute brilliant work on all of their military stuff, so be sure to check those guys out, and we'll just keep moseying along with this little build. And there we have it, the 148 scale military Jeep. Now you're probably wondering why I built a US Jeep. I'm still trying to find one of those kits that my dad used to work on the war. So yeah, I'll just show you right around. It'll be turning around, moving, panel line, bit of lights, as you can see, that sort of stuff. I couldn't show you too much because the medication I'm on is just making me shake like a leaf. And but I do appreciate JV and also Big Keg up on the screen, the links in the description below, joining me. I am so grateful for that. We do appreciate all of our new subscribers and everybody watching. We would actually love you to share this video. I will be doing it annually, and I would really look forward to a lot of other guys that would like to join us. I'm still trying to find that Howitzer gun that my dad used to sit on. The war destroyed my father as a man, and henceforth our family. I'm not into war. I don't agree with it. I realise that we're going to keep us all safe and everything else there, but yeah, there's got to be a better solution to how it's done. And these are just some still photos there, so I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and until next time, take care, look after yourselves, and we'll catch us again on the next one. Bye for now.